Hello and welcome to DBC Reads. Today I'm going to tell you about a book series by Jenny Han. To All the Boys I've Loved Before is the first book. P.S. I Still Love You. And then Always and Forever, Lara Jean. Now, these three books are written just like a teenager would write, honestly. I don't know how old the author is. I haven't done that kind of research. But I can tell you she very much writes from a teenage girl's perspective. Everything is high drama and high risk, and there's a lot of feeling and emotion in what we see from the characters in this book. We've got Lara Jean, she's the middle child. Her sister moves off to Scotland for college, and her younger sister is kind of a tomboy. But Lara Jean writes letters to boys she's had a crush on. And the letters accidentally get sent out. We don't know why or how they got sent out. She used to keep them in a hat box in a room, but then her dad decides it's time to clean out and get rid of some things. So the letters unintentionally somehow get sent out to these boys because she would, for some unknown reason, put them in an envelope and write their address on them. Like, why? Like, why would you do that? Because you're a teenage girl. That's the best answer out there. There's no rhyme or reason. She's just a teenage girl. She does stupid things. And the letters get sent. And now the boys are like, oh, well, this is interesting. I had no idea. So, this starts this whole cascade of drama for Lara Jean. Now, one of her biggest crushes is the boy next door. Of course, he's convenient. He's right there. He's sweet. He's wonderful, and he's perfect. He spends a lot of time with their family. He's grown up with Lara Jean and her family. But the caveat is she decided to write a letter to him that she was no longer in love with him when he started dating her sister. Now, they're broken up because her sister said, you know what? I'm moving far off. Long-distance relationships are hard. We're young. I'm going to go and live my life. You stay here and live yours. And good luck, with whatever you do with your life, because he still had a year of high school left. And so Lara Jean is mortified because now she's got to face up to these truths that she shared. She can't even remember what she wrote in these letters. So he's one of the ones. Then there's this other boy who she really liked, but then he started dating a friend of hers who she's no longer friends with before, because again, mean girls, girl drama, that's teenage girl stuff, high school, middle school, those kinds of things. So she doesn't love him anymore because he's dating her ex-friend, but then he gets the letter and he's like, huh. So then they both get this big idea when he breaks up, or when his girlfriend breaks up with him, that he's going to go ahead and fake date Lara Jean because it'll make his ex-girlfriend jealous. Maybe he'll get her back. She's going to fake date because she doesn't want the neighbor boy to think she's still in love with him. And fake dating turns into real dating. So it's kind of a switch. She's not sure how to date anyway because she's never dated before. So he wants her to come to his lacrosse games, and she's like, not interested. And then she keeps getting upset because she keeps seeing him talking to his ex-girlfriend, and he's like, you have no idea what she's gone through, blah, 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 blah. Then they go on this school trip, and she is recorded on video as she goes in her nightgown and gets into the hot tub with the boy and kisses him, and it looks like so much worse. But she's just like, you know what, I'm going to try and do this. And so then the video that somebody took, we don't know who, we have a good guess, and our guess is probably correct because, again, mean girl drama. And so it's this whole thing. Lara Jean has created so many more drama moments for herself than are necessary. Life is hard. Social media today is hard. I couldn't imagine growing up with social media because people take video of everything and everything is out there, and then nothing's a secret unless it's behind a closed door without cameras. So, she's, labeled terrible things by others. He's obviously seen as quite the great guy. Look at him go, but she's seen more as a slut. And it's sad and unfortunate that is I mean, that's a stigma that's been around forever, but now it's even more prevalent with social media and videotaping everything and kids in their phones. So she lives through this and the drama. In the, continuing of the book series, she's got a lot to do with going to work in this nursing home, getting to know the people who reside there, becoming close with them. Then one of the boys that she loved before is a nephew or a grandchild or great nephew or something like that to one of the residents, and she's trying to hook them up and telling Laura Jean, you can have lots of loves in your life, and love is fleeting, things like that. So Laura Jean now has a third contender for her heart, and it's a lot of ups and down roller coaster and the drama that goes along with being a teenage girl. Especially with trying to go to college. She thinks that her and her boyfriend are going to go to college forever together. Not forever, but they're going to be together forever. They're going to go to college together, but she doesn't get accepted. So she's got to make a decision. And turns out for a while she was making a decision based off of her relationship. And he even tries to make a decision based off of their relationship rather than about what they both truly want out of life. There is a Netflix adaptation of this series, and they do leave some things out and change a few things. But the author, Jenny Han, was a big part of creating that series. So, it was done with her permission, but it made me ponder and wonder how, as an author, you can write this story with great details, not too much extra fluff, and then cut a bunch of it out for a TV show or for a movie. Like, it kind of hurt my heart a little bit. But some of the things that were in there, some of the great relationships she had, especially with the residents of the nursing home, got slashed. So it stayed pretty close to the books, but still, like, after reading the books, I was like, oh, man, like, we're missing this. No, that's not the great nephew or whatever he was. He's in there, but, like, only because he's volunteering and not, it's just, like, they cut some key things out that kind of hurt my heart, and I don't think I could handle it as the author personally. But again, I didn't write the books. I didn't make those choices. So just know that if you watch the series, it's going to be a little bit different, and obviously the book is always better. I hope you will get back into your teen girl drama phase and check these books out if that sounds interesting to you. My daughter, she's a teen girl, and she was like, oh my gosh, Mom, you've got to read these books. So I did, and I really did enjoy reading the story, although sometimes I was just like, oh my gosh, teenage girls, how? Like, why are they the way that they are? As Michael Scott would say, why are you the way that you are? So it kind of also gave me an insight into probably some of the things that my own daughter deals with on a daily basis. I just haven't seen her write love notes and address them to anyone and accidentally sent them out. So anyway, check it out. I hope you'll enjoy it. One redeeming quality that I found in the movies was the love interest in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. For some reason, I can't remember his name right now. I mean, he's a cutie, and he's the dad in this series. The mom has passed away, so the girls obviously now feel like, okay, well, we're almost grown. Dad's about to be alone. We got to find somebody good for him. So that's something else that they do as well. Enjoy it. Happy reading.